What is going on, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, welcome in. Chris, if you happen to know, I hydrated not once, but twice, just before switching over. Thank you for the redeem. How's it going, people? Welcome in. Phoenix, thank you very much for the Prime resub. Appreciate it greatly. Dropping some of the emotes in the chat. How you doing today? Postman, I want you to know, this stream is all about you. Your messages are getting top priority. So fire away. Hermes, good to see you, man. How you doing? Everybody on the Twitch and YouTube side, hello, hello, hello. I saw a couple of questions about... by the way, Scuds, not a problem at all. Thank you for being in here and lurking. I appreciate you. Sean was asking, and if anybody else was wondering what the hotfix is for, they announced this morning that tonight they're doing one to fix the Theo progression blocker mission for people who are trying to get through the Warlords campaign for the first time. And there is apparently an issue where some people can't loot the masks off of the event bosses and the hunter. So those are the two fixes that the hotfix will be tackling. Or so they say. Tater with the 5-stream streak on Twitch. Thank you, my friend, for coming back for 5 in a row. How we doing, people? How can I get the outfit in your thumbnail? They released it today in the store. If we go over to bundles, it is right here. I have not gotten it myself. It's a little, at least on the female model, it's a little too bulky for my taste. But 'tis there if you want it. Chillin' in pain. New tattoo. What'd you get, man? Bart. Hope I'm saying that right. Good evening to yourself. Hello. Demarsh with the 100 bits said, hey, look what I found buried in my backyard. Thank you again, man. Thank you, thank you. If you have bits buried in your backyard, just imagine what else could be in there. Crazy stuff. Demon with the 20 stream streak. Thank you, Demon, for being here for so many. I hope you're not tired of my voice. I'll be sure to ignore you so you don't feel like things are too weird with Rogue paying attention to you. The two of you, I got my eye on chat today. Lasered on, locked on. Now that my messages are top priority, I'm going to ignore chat and do yard work. Better than doing a route today in the heat, I would imagine, unless you're doing it later or something. But it's been pretty hot out. There's been a little bit of wildfire smoke in the air around me. It's just that time of year.
A new agent is joining your team.
The kill counter skin doesn't count kills. I know. We were deceived. I'm still going to go for it. I'm like halfway through the realism campaign. But on the stream, they said you get a skin for completing realism. And then you get I went back and checked Leo's wording just to be sure. And I think it was probably, unfortunately, just a translation issue. But he said you get a kill count version of the skin if you do it on hardcore. I feel like you have to interpret that as, oh, it's going to be the same skin, but it has a kill counter on it. But the skin is just called kill count, but it doesn't actually track kills. It is a big bummer, but I'll pick it up in the next few days. Hoagie with the Prime resub. Thank you, my friend. For 5 months. That's very kind for you to be a member on Twitch and YouTube. Thank you so much for the support.
Please approach the safe area using one of the designated checkpoints.
Playing the event, watching the live stream. I turned 26 today. Good day. Gage, happy birthday, my friend. Kind of you to be spending any of it here in the stream. I hope it's a great one. Does the daily boost for keys reset when you got your first kill or a specific time? Sean, I don't specifically know. I would have to imagine it's just at the universal daily reset time, which is, you can always check if you go to the target loot page. It says in 14 hours, 14 minutes. It's at 1 a.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. Eastern. I would like that would be my guess as to when it is, but I don't know for sure. I'll throw a picture of it in the VIP channel. Perfect. Chimera, what's going on?
A new agent is joining your team.
There's so many things happening. Leo coming in with the tier 1 resub. Thank you very much. Kicking off a hype train as well. Just as we're booting up the stream, very kind of you. Thank you so much. We do have drops active on Twitch. They'll be there all throughout this week and the coming weekend, in case you still need stuff there. But I'm just checking. We got a bunch of people tuning in on both there and YouTube. So thank you all for being here. We got a good amount of stuff to do today. Actually, this feels like a really, I don't know, a really packed week. I want to do the farming loop in New York that I did a video on yesterday. If you need that, it's on the channel. Then I want to check out the Rapid D50 and do some testing with that. Then I might try and do a match-made incursion run. I've been really trying to get the Prima Donna. I'm 5 tries in, nothing yet, but I would love to try and pick that up. And then depending on how much time is left, we might do a little bit more progress on realism. But we got a lot of stuff to get to.
Joining your team.
I wish the new Paradise Lost exotic wasn't just once a week for the final chest. I do, personally. I think you need those kinds of rarer exotics to make that content worth it. You can still replay the incursion, and you have a 1% chance to get it to drop off of one of the bosses. Or you can do what I've been doing, which is you can create a level 40 boosted character, throw a loadout on from your main, and rerun it. It's kind of cheesy. I mean, that method has always existed for various things, but that's what I've been doing to try and get a drop. Holy, Leo coming in with the 10 gifted subs on Twitch. Thank you dearly, my friend. That's incredibly kind. If anybody on the Twitch side was just gifted a sub by Leo, enjoy the badge, enjoy the no ads, but please help me in dropping a thank you to share the appreciation in the chat. That's very, very generous. I see a couple more people asking about the hotfix. It is primarily to fix the Theo progression blocker for people who are jumping into Warlords for the first time. Not Lucas with another 10. Thank you guys so much. Kicking us to a level 4 hype train. Not Lucas, Leo, thank you both. Once again, to any of the 10 people who were just gifted one by Not Lucas, if you're here in the chat, please drop a thank you. Very, very, very kind of both of you guys. By the way, Demarsh with not just 100, but 200 bits. Sorry, I was mid-yap on your last one. Hype train. Well, let me dig another hole. I found more. Thanks for the help, Chris. Demarsh, thank you, man. Leo, Lucas, y'all are both incredibly kind. Sweet, I see you with the thanks. I appreciate it. Very generous of both of you. Thank you so much. Excuse me. Leo in the chat said, haven't been here in a while to give out gifts, work stuff. As if you have to feel any obligation to, man.
A new agent is joining
You've been
your
incredibly generous to myself and the channel for a long time. I appreciate it endlessly. Just happy to have you here. Do you have a video showing your latest backfire build? I'm afraid not. I'm happy to just throw it up on screen here while we talk, though. Somewhere. This is the dealio.
A new agent is joining your
Draconis,
team.
also with 10. He said, I've met the challenge. Y'all are too nice. Once again, Draconis, thank you, thank you, thank you. To all of the 30 people on Twitch who just got gifted a sub, if you're here in the chat, even if you're a lurker, just drop a quick thanks. I would appreciate it greatly. Draconis, Lucas, Leo, thank you all
A
sincerely.
new agent is joining your team.
Kapaku as well. I hope I'm saying that correctly with the Prime. Very much appreciated. Say hello, Rogan friends. Hello to you. Thank you so much for joining up with Prime. Holy, man. He said, all right, that's it for me. Not Lucas with another 5 gifted. My goodness, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You've gone above and beyond. Thank you very much for all the support, my friend. Will I amend my previous total to the 35 people in the chat that have been gifted one? Please drop a thank you. But once again, incredibly generous. Getting us to a hype train level 7 in the first 16 minutes of the stream. My goodness. DeMarch with another 100 bits. Look at that, more bits. This time I found it at the hospital in the ER basement. Well, did they need them? Why did they have them stored down there? Are you stealing invaluable supplies to the hospital? Not Lucas as well with the 10 bits. Said, okay, now I'm done. Good lord, man. Sincerely, thank you so much. Chris with the 1 gifted as well, going to Nugget McGrubbins. That's a legendary name. Enjoy your sub from Chris. Chris, thank you so much, man. If Nugget McGrubbins is here in the chat, please drop a thank you. My goodness, people. There he is. Thank you, Nugget. I appreciate it. Do we have any idea how to get the new Hunter outfit, or is that something that'll be added to the store later? If you're talking about the one in the YouTube thumbnail, they added it to the store today. That's where I got the photo. It's right here. FYI, Rogue, the new MMR doesn't have a recalibration blueprint. I think I saw someone saying that, so I'm sure it's been reported. But yeah, it'd be nice if they got on top of distributing those out a little bit quicker for sure. Leo, what are we doing, man? With another 10. Whoever, I think it was, did you say it, Hermes? Are we breaking Rogue with the generosity today? It seems like it. My goodness, man. Thank you so much. Taking us to a hype train level 8. Gemini and Deus both coming in with the thanks to the gifters. Thank you, guys. I'm going to break the amount of times one person can say thank you in one stream.
Nice to see you.
Leo, he said, oops. Incredibly generous of you, my friend. Thank you so much. Navajo with the hydrate. Very good timing. But not before, not after, not before. I thank Postman on the YouTube side for also 10 gifted. This is officially a not leave the White House kind of stream. Postman, man, thank you so much. It actually shows me on my layout here who gets those. Dale Messino, Young Adam, LC, Toper, and more on the YouTube side. Welcome to Rogue Studios, courtesy of Postman. If you're in the chat, please drop him a thank you. Incredibly kind for someone who's focusing on yard work this stream. Postman, thank you so much, man. Demarsh with the 1 gifted. Hermes with... Good lord, people. Hermes with another 10. Twisted Tabby with the prime. Thank you. Hermes said, fuck it, my turn. You dropped his wallet. Hermes, incredibly generous of you. Demarsh, thank you, man. Y'all are too much. Alright, I'm going through it one more time. Just to pay my dues, because y'all are incredibly generous. Leo, thank you for the 20. Lucas, thank you for the 20. Draconis with the 10. Chris, Demarsh, Postman, Hermes, thank you all very, very, very much. We can say we accept your welcome. Much love, Leo. You all continue to remind me why this community is so fantastic, and it means the world that y'all go out of your way to support like this. Thank you, thank you. All right, well, I know... I'm sure we could probably push half an hour just standing in the base, but we will start doing stuff for people's enjoyment. But you all have my endless gratitude. Demarsh with another 500 bits. found some in the BHU ward, they don't need it. As long as you checked, as long as you asked somebody and said, hey, y'all need these,
Area detected.
then hopefully we're good. Thank you, man. Incredibly generous. And like I always say, as if y'all need to be gifting when you already helped me out so much on the mod side. Thank you, thank you. What's up, Akito? Be advised there's currently a big outage with Xbox services. Be ready to encounter some issues today.
A new agent is joining your team.
That's not good. Is it like Xbox Live connections or what? Hopefully we have a stable time. I guess we'll see. Nightmare, what's up, my friend? I was at a classic car auction. How'd that go? Mank with the 30 bits for the gigantified emote. Thank you, my friend. Also, thank you very much for the sub upgrade on YouTube. I updated the member card yesterday. That's very, very kind of you. And thank you for the bits. Hermes with another one gifted. Kicking us to a hype train level 9. Demarsh with another 100 bits. We can just sit here all day if y'all want. I'll just read these out. Y'all are too kind. Once again, Demarsh with 600 now. Hermes, thank you. It's cloud gaming. If you're physical, seems like you should be okay. I play mine digital, but yeah, it's not cloud, so hopefully that's... I do have my physical Xbox sitting next to me, so hopefully we'll be okay. The bits are in solidarity for Chris having UHC for insurance. Wow, people. What a way to kick off the stream. Once again, so much love. Thank you all very, very much. Escalation today. I actually didn't look at what the targets were. We can go peek really quick before we come back. But unless it were Striker, I think we've got a few too many things to get to today.
Safe area entered.
Just got here. What's the hotfix for? They're primarily fixing the Theo progression blocker for people doing Warlords for the first time. Ortiz, Treficere, body armor. I could actually stand to get some Eclipse at some point. But that might be a later thing for me. Alright, back to New York.
A new agent is joining your team.
What's the spawn rate for the hunter? I don't believe they gave an official one. We just know that there's a chance for him to show up once a raging storm concludes.
Entering safe area.
Widzy, I'm doing fantastic. How are you, my friend? Mank with the tier 1 resub. Thank you so much, man. Contributing on here and on YouTube. That's beyond kind. Thank you, thank you. Zenu giving out 1 gifted on Twitch. Where did that go to? It's a lot easier to check when it's one person. To Lupin. Lupin, if you're here in the chat, I would appreciate you dropping a thank you. Zenu, thank you kindly. Stefan with the 6 months over on YouTube. Thanks for the content as always, Rogue. You're more than welcome, my friend. Thank you very much for going above and beyond and supporting the channel like that for going on half a year. That's very, very kind. Matt Kane with the 200 bits said, hey everyone, last day on the beach.
A new agent is joining your team.
I hope you're having some good weather. I hope you're not roasting too much. But thank you very much for stopping by and dropping some bits, man. Little drive-by. Didn't you coin that? Either way, thank you very, very much. Oh my goodness, people. Lucas, I thought you said you were done. I thought you said you were done with another 10. Thank you so much, man. Lucas must have dropped his wallet. I guess so. That is incredibly generous. Kicking us to a level 10 hype train. 10 more people join in Rogue Studios courtesy of Lucas. I will say yet again, if you're in the chat, please help me by dropping a thank you. Some bits did already. I appreciate that. Captain Kraut did as well. Thank you. Mank with another Gigantify. And there we have it. Hype train complete at level 10. He said, I lied. In all seriousness, thank you so much for the generosity. And thank you to everybody who just contributed to that level 10 hype train right at the beginning of the stream. That is beyond kind of all of you. Lucas, Zenu, Postman, Mank, Demarsh, Hermes, Chris, Leo, Draconis. I hope I didn't leave anybody out. Scrolling through my massive list of contributions. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. Dearly. Alright. Let's throw on the build to do our loop. Oh, I can pull the quick step out of my stash. Because like I said, we do, beyond just standing here, we do have a bunch of stuff that I would like to get to today. We'll see how far we get in the plans. What did I end up running? I think I did contractors, equalizer. Okay, that should be pretty good. Matt's I'll be in and out today. Have fun. You have fun, man. If it's your last day on vacation, hope you make the most of it. Again, very much appreciate you stopping by.
A new agent is joining your team.
It's funny, I got a console update just yesterday. Shortage outcut top right of the home screen then today. It's already being used. Shoot.
I'll trade anything.
Yeah, that's annoying. I'm sorry.
But it's negotiable.
Dart, what's going on? Said, hey, Rogue, love the channel. What's going on, Dart? How are you today? Alpha, if it's the same video that you dropped in the comment thread on that video, then I got it. And I'm going to go through, I've gotten a few reports since the no update. I'm going to send those out today. A right turn with the Prime sub. Thank you so much. I've done Paradise Lost 45 times. Still haven't gotten the Prima Donna. Damn. Mr. Bot, I'm sorry. I thought I was having some bad luck at, how many have I done? 5? You are way more dedicated than I am. What's the best way to get the Bighorn and the Ravenous to drop on the caches? I don't know about the caches. I don't know if you can get them out of these ones. The best way to get them is going to be through Retaliation. They're both available via Black Tusk Retaliations. Or their blueprints, sorry, I should say. Alright. Is this the fit I want? As we all know, fit is very important. Maybe I'll just rock this. Wendigo, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you back. I wish the hotfix you mentioned fixes that too. I hope so, yeah. We'll see. Drip or drown. This man has floaties. Stop inflating my ego too much. Gotta look good if I'm gonna run around and commit mass murder of Rikers on the street of New York, you know? Oh, shoot, that's the wrong one. I want the one that has the dark lines. I ran the incursion when it first came out about 75 times before the Ouroboros drop for me. Here's the funny thing. Before this week, I had never had the Ouroboros drop for me from the incursion. I was fortunate enough to have somebody give it to me. I don't know if Kozik's in the chat right now, but Kozik back in 23 gave it to me after he had gotten one. And I had since gotten it from like Stretch Goals caches and the winter event. But I never had it drop until the first... I mean, it happened on stream. You all were here. The first time I ran the incursion back on Tuesday, I got it to drop. But now, of course, I need the Prima Donna, so... That's just how RNG goes. What's up, Alex? Any news on Survivors or Central Park for 2027? The latest we know is that the Central Park DLC is still slated for this calendar year, so sometime in the next 5 months. And then Survivors, they've just said is this fiscal year, so sometime before the end of March 2027. That's the latest we know. Never done the incursion, but you all made it look easy. I will say right now, there's a lot of people in the matchmaking pool for it. I think primarily to try and get the Prima Donna, but also likely just in anticipation of the new one. And it's been some of the most fun I've had in PvE in a long time. Very reminiscent to Div 1 when you could just boot up matchmaking and run through it. It's still a little bit more complex than a lot of the Div 1 ones were. It takes a little bit more coordination, but as long as you have a general understanding of what's going on, then it's pretty good. We might be doing one later this stream. All right, from like 10 minutes ago, I'm gonna honor 14 minutes ago, I'm gonna honor Navajo's hydrate because I need to, and then we're going out into the storm. Oliver, yes. The higher the world difficulty you play on, the less kills it requires for you to get a key. So on Heroic, every 10 Dust Devil kills you get a key, and then that scales up to normal, which is 14 for a key. So you do get quicker progression if you play on higher difficulty. Isaac played Darude Sandstorm. That'd be so good. Suni, very good to see you. Thank you very much for the 3-stream streak. Appreciate you tuning back in. The patch note said they didn't hear. They said that the Ouroboros and the Prima Donna will share the same drop chance, which should be the old one. Lucas redeemed another hydrate. Alright, doubling up before we go out. Alright. Let's do it, shall we? So again, if you want to know the route that I'm about to take here, we did a video on it yesterday. It takes about 30 to 45 minutes. And you'll pretty much maximize your daily earnings from all of this.
Civilians in danger.
Where do they spawn from? Right here. Oh. Hello. I'm trying to shoot through the bars there. It was not working. Alright. Grab this. We'll go get our first beacon.
Civilians in distress.
What is the hotfix for and when? Hotfix tonight. It's happening at, I forget the exact time they said. Either midnight or 1 a.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. Eastern. And it's primarily going to fix the issue, the progression blocker with Theo on New York for first-time players. They said there's also been an issue where some people are unable to claim the mask from the hunter and bosses, and that will be fixed as well. Alright, the bosses are close to spawning. Getting that notification. Thoughts on the chameleon skin? Looks cool, but didn't feel like that big of a change. That being said, I did buy it on both of my accounts. I had a similar thought. It doesn't change the gun that much, which I kind of like. I mean, the chameleon has a very distinctive look. My least favorite part of it was always the more bulky parts of the stock and the mag. So I kind of like that it slims it down, but it keeps the kind of long battle rifle profile. So I got it on my account too, even though I don't run chameleon that often. Kind of makes me want to, though. Put together a chameleon build. I see you reverted your colorblind setting. No, it's still on. I've got the radius on my skills and whatnot. Oh, they're behind me. It's so dark, I can't see. Okay, let's pop Invincible. Grab that key. We got to pick up the pace so that we hit Financial District for when Raging kicks in. Okay, next one is out on the street, right, and then I go across the courtyard. I'm trying to remember the route. This is only the second time I'm doing it. I tried that setting, but I'm way too used to the standard colors. Couldn't do it. Yeah, I had that trepidation as well. I wish they would just add a setting to do the radiuses on skills without colorblind. I'm not sure why that's not a thing. Maybe I'll just run around the block. Are they going to spawn up here? Oh, the bosses are here. Where at? Over there. Paul is tough and he can't see a health bar or pulse them.
What are you waiting for? Get it done.
I don't know why I don't go for headshots on this guy. I just always shoot. Center mass. How many keys have we gotten so far? That's a good question. We spent 43 in the apparel cache. I put like 30 or 40 into the community chest. Although 100 seems low for how much I've farmed, so I don't know. This is the one spot where I think the spawns get a little bit wacky sometimes. They'll like spawn in one of the buildings here. Yeah, I think it just did it again. Unfortunately. Maybe I should go a different route to get to this next beacon to avoid that. Oh, maybe I respawn them over here. That's nice. Or this is my 6-minute one. I don't know. Ace, what's going on? How are you? Somebody asked how... no, that's not what they said. They asked if I have a video on this build. I'm afraid I don't. I'm happy to give you the rundown as soon as we're done with the loop, which will still take a minute, but it's just prototype Striker with Echo and the Bullet King. I'm using the Bullet King so I don't have to burn through so many munitions on the seasonal modifier, but I can still get the enhanced rate of fire and damage to armor. That's the general idea. And as you can see, it shreds pretty hard. I didn't think the Bullet King would be this good. Like, I ran it just because I was low on munitions, but then I'm like, why do I not just keep this on? Because it puts in some work. How's the spawn rate for the Devils? Very consistent. Especially if you capitalize on the storm beacons, which I'm doing right now. And again, if anybody is curious like what this method is I'm doing, we put a whole video out on it yesterday. So feel free to check it out on the channel. Do you need to be in New York for this event? Yes, it's a New York only thing. The expansion has been made free for the duration of this, so if you didn't own it previously, you can still take part. But you do have to be level 40 and complete the campaign. I thought munitions only worked in the PvE Dark Zones. Nope. Anywhere that you can normally run modifiers. So they work anywhere in the game except for PvP, incursions, or that's not true. Yes. No? Yes. Why am I blanking on this? Can you use modifiers in incursions and raids? I don't think you can. But anyway, anywhere that you can normally use modifiers, Evan.
A new agent is joining your team.
Do we know the downtime of the servers by any chance? They said estimated 5 hours. Which is a shame for just 2 changes, but this stuff gets pretty complex from my understanding. Yeah, I think you're right, OG. I think it's raids and incursions that you can't do modifiers in. Did we hit raging already? We might have. I wish they'd fix the issue where if you have 600 munitions and shots modifiers and joints and it has them off. Oh, Maddie, I don't think I knew that was the thing. Have you by chance put a ticket in for that on the bug reporter? That's typically the best way to get it in front of the dev's eyes. I think we are in raging already. I just took too long in the base earlier. What changes are they making? They're just doing some fixes, Chimera. There's a progression blocker on the Theo mission. So people who are trying to do the campaign for the first time to take part in the event are unable to complete it. So they're fixing that. And then some people were unable to claim the masks from the bosses and the hunter. And that should be fixed up as well. By the way, Yem, thank you very much for the Prime on Twitch. Appreciate it.
I hope this hurts.
Yeah, Brawler, I think it's just some weird niche issue that some people ran into. Because I was able to get mine fine as well. Or normally I will hear from people like if it's a fairly common thing, but I hadn't heard that from anyone. The audio bug is so bad after farming for a while. Yeah, the audio stuff is definitely something that I wish were fixed ASAP. I know they're looking into it. It was unfortunate because for point 3 of Season 1, it actually got mostly fixed. There was still a tiny bit of issue, at least on my end. Like, you would get one quick mag with it, but as soon as you started shooting again, it was fine. But then it degraded when we switched to Season 2. Where's the... I thought the ramp for that was right there. What? Apparently I don't know the New York map that well. We'll go this way. Are you gonna make a video when the new incursion comes out? Absolutely. Yeah, we'll do a full guide for Broken Rain once it hits. I'm real excited for that. I thoroughly enjoyed Paradise Lost, so I'm hoping it's quite cool. What's the pulse setup you're using? Just the ability. I have the Banshee pulse on. You get it for, or you can get it if you use the gunner specialization. I'm not like built around it in any way. I just throw it on because it's a pretty good crowd control tool. Has it been confirmed who we're fighting in Broken Rain? The Rikers. There's Rikers, and then there's a hurricane that's like happening outside, so they've hinted that there's going to be some like weather mechanics involved as well. So yeah, it's a hyena themed season, but then we get Riker Incursion and Riker Summer Event too. Alright, I have to imagine we're getting close to the end of the storm. By the way, I know your name is not Worcestershire, but it looks like it. We'll just say 3466. Thank you very, very much for the Rogue Studios sub on YouTube. Welcome to the club. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Nightmare with the Hydrate. I'm going to hit that maybe as soon as Raging concludes here. Which might have been right now. All right, I'm gonna do it real quick. Is this game fully crossplay now? Not yet. They are working on adding it. By the way, folks, 300 people watching on YouTube. We got over 200 on Twitch. Thank you for being a part of the live today. Have they addressed the audio bug? It has not been fixed yet, no. What's that audible bell sound? It's from the storm beacons that I'm claiming. So similar deal to the cherry blossom with the lanterns. They're just these interactables in the world that'll spawn in a squad and give you a drop. But they make that kind of droning chime noise just to let you know where they are.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Evening from the UK. Cornish, how we doing? Welcome in. Oh, is that the bosses, did it say? Oh, yep. Alright, boss. Wave number 2. So I'm gonna go for headshots. See if it's more effective. Seems pretty tanky. Oh, that did break pretty quick. Maybe that's the key. Rose melting on heroic. I'm playing this game wrong. I do have full prototype gear on, which makes stuff a lot easier. So if you're newer or don't have like full progression, don't feel bad. Okay, these ones I gotta remember. I feel like these are the least distinctive. So it's there, and there's one more like here, and then I know I run down the waterfront. Have we got the MMR? Sadly, no. Ooh. Got a prototype Rabbit D50. It's got swap speed, which is meh. That's pretty good. What was I gonna say? Oh, Nightmare said, have you heard anything about missing items being fixed? I'm still missing the cleaner boss jacket from a few events ago. I have not. That sounds like it would more be an account issue than a bug. Just because I don't think many people didn't get their drops. So I would say, have you already made have you A, searched the bug reporter for it, or B, created a Ubisoft support ticket? Streamer luck for real?
Show that fucker who's boss.
I saw a couple of people say they were getting that from the thing. It's 1%, so I mean, yes, it's rare, but it's not impossible. English, what's going on? Just came back to the game? What makes you keep playing and enjoying the game? It just kind of hits every... I mean, the basic answer is the gameplay. I've yet to find a game that I personally find more fun to play than Division, so that is ultimately the reason why I will continue to play. But more deeply, it just kind of hits every mark that I really like in games.
The control point.
I really enjoy looter shooters. I prefer third person to first person, and I really like PvP stuff, but primarily like open world PvP, which the Dark Zone really hits on. So Division just kind of ticks my most important boxes for what I like in a game, plus I just find the gameplay super fun. But like back when I played World of Warcraft, I really enjoyed doing like organizing huge war parties to go take out the war chiefs in the other cities. And so like just that kind of free-form open world style of PvP has always appealed to me, and that's what hooked me when I started playing Div 1. What's going on, Jamie? How you doing? Do you know if there's an issue with cosmetics not being able to keep their base colors once you apply a dye? Yes, Rodrigo. That one's been here for a little bit. Unfortunately, I don't know what the status of a fix might be. It could be worth seeing if it's on the bug reporter to upvote. I mean, I'm sure the devs are aware of it. It's been here for like over a year. But yeah, unfortunately, that is a bug. Okay, wait, I got that one. Isn't there one more, like, in the middle? Out here? Or am I making that up?
Hostile control point nearby.
Isn't there one more between there and here? I think I missed one. Okay, we got a lot of things happening. Open up your guide. I could. I'm just being lazy. Livid's in the chat. Oh, not only in the chat, but resubbing at tier 1. Thank you, Livid. Very kind. Real Dusty out here. How you doing today? I thought I saw that you were live earlier. Did you... Are you still live and you just stopped by, or did you sign off for the day? How many keys do you think you averaged during your run? Honestly, it's a good question. We should have looked before starting. I'm a little bit off track now. Okay, we're going here.
We did it.
I have to do some actual work here in the field. You have a great weekend. You as well, Donkey. Thank you very much for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Have a wonderful weekend. Just stopping in. Lee and I are attempting hardcore realism. Nice. Just be aware, it has been discovered that unfortunately, the stream was a little bit misleading. The skin that you get does not have a progressive kill counter. the title of the skin is kill count, and so due to the usual, you know, slight translation stuff that we have on streams. Yeah. That's lame. It was, I went back and looked because I wanted to make sure that I didn't like just misinterpret completely. But he said you get the salt flat skin for normal, and then he said you get a kill count version of it for hardcore. So I thought for sure, oh, that's got to be a progressive kill counter thing. But no, it's just a different skin that's called kill count. So I'm still going to go for it because I like how it looks. It's got like a blood effect on it and skulls, and it looks pretty cool. But yeah, it does not have a progressive kill counter. Lame Bat, what's going on? Livid has me calling them dust bunnies. Is that your terminology, Livid? If you build right, they sure drop like dust bunnies, I'll tell you what.
I understand that these are harrowing times, that it feels as if this war will never end. But I want to assure you
There's nothing to see here, nothing to see here.
Black Tusk are holding it for you. We are working with the government to rebuild a broken nation, but we cannot do that.
Oh, it's right here. Thank you, Postman, for dropping the build deets. But yeah, it's just prototype striker with the Bullet King. I'm happy to show the breakdown as soon as we're done with the farm here, which is coming up soon. Is there one more, or is that it? That's it. Correct. No exotic armor. Yeah, just contractors and the equalizer. I got echo and everything, and then one amalgam. What was I going to say? Oh, Nightmare Road, this is why my ticket said we apologize for the inconvenience. Interesting, we've been assist you with current time.
Civilians in danger.
Well, that's frustrating, Nightmare, I'm sorry. I would open a ticket about it on the bug reporter. In that case, if they're directing you to the team. Put a bug reporter ticket on it, and then try and get anyone who has experienced the issue as well to contribute an upvote to it. Because that is, I know it sounds repetitive when I say that in all my videos, but I've been told directly by the devs that that is, these days, like one of the best ways to get information to them. They use the bug reporter a lot, so upvoting stuff, contributing on there really helps them gather information and prioritize fixes. What's up, Geo? Nope, they're fixing the progression blocker in the Theo mission that people are running into that's preventing them from getting to the event. And then some people were unable to claim the masks from the hunter and the bosses. They're fixing that as well. Alright, I'm going to leave the last beacon up because I want to do something with it later. But I would say that was a pretty good farm. Where are these guys coming from?
A new agent is joining your team.
All right. Go back to Haven, spend some keys. Oh, 07 Alicious, thank you very much for the Prime sub. A nice name, I like it. Watching the quality of drops he's getting makes me want to run heroic, but I know it gets slapped around. There's nothing, I mean, even if you drop the difficulty down, you're really not going to miss out too much on key amounts. Like, yes, it is less, but not by too much. Especially when you have the daily boost coming in. I don't know how many keys I had before, but I think it was less than 5, maybe, so. How long was that? Half hour? 35 minutes? It's not bad. Where am I at on donations? Look at that, we're already more than halfway to the boots. I think we're gonna slam that community challenge. That's what I was looking for. Mr. Pure Prime with the rate of 97 people. Welcome in, everybody. How we doing? I'll say it every time until I eventually do it. I still need to get a cool on-screen celebration to commemorate such things. Thank you, man. How was your stream? Welcome in, Molly, Frosty. Mr. NGN was in there. Hello, Notorious Fox. Mother Rain, how we doing, people? Chris gifting a tier 1 sub to Prime. Thank you, man. All right, Prime, you now have to be here every single stream. You're part of Rogue Studios. It's official. How we doing, people? That's very kind of you, man. Mr. Rogue Gold, the man, the myth, the legend. Dark Wolf, what's up? Cabs, hello. Doing good. Thanks for asking. It was awesome running around hunting the Dust Devils. Love the event. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I just got done with my daily loop, grabbing all the beacons. It's pretty fun indeed. It's nice to see Haven so bustling. After this, I'm probably... Well, we got a few other things to do, but I'm also trying to grab the Prima Donna. It's been eluding me. I've done 5 incursion attempts so far this week, and nada. So before you go, wish me luck. That's really... I want to check it out. I've heard good things from some people. We ran eight people through today, and we got one. Got one out of all that, yeah. I mean, it's pretty rare, same as the Ouroboros, but... Well, I won't hold you, man. I'm sure it's getting a little bit later over there. Or you're welcome to hang out, either way. But thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. We're gonna dump, I think, 20 keys into here. We got our Lexington. I haven't seen any pictures yet online of the Scarab skin. I'm curious. You can see it a tiny bit, but not very much. Oh, I forgot you get a guaranteed D50 out of this as well, or a prototype one. Hotfix is out already? Not until tonight. For everybody asking what's in it, they're fixing the progression blocker in the Theo mission for people who have been running through the campaign for the first time to access the event. And then there were some issues where some people were unable to grab the masks from the bosses and the hunter. Those are the 2 listed fixes for tonight. Title says Hotfix inbound. Correct. Inbound means it's coming our way in about 12 hours. Life ain't easy, so why should getting an exotic MMR be? To be perfectly clear, I'm not complaining. I wish we had more kind of long-term and grindier exotics to go for. I'm just eager to get it, that's all. I might complain along the way, but I'm happy to put in my time. Yeah, Chris, that was very kind of you, man. Thanks for throwing a sub out to Prime. Oh, I got threw off my whole game. What were we doing? We donated. I think I can deconstruct whatever we have here. Oh, somebody asked what outfit I've got on. This is the Urban Warrior uniform. It was part of a season pass bundle a few seasons ago. Unfortunately, it's not currently obtainable. I've seen people run in the Prima Donna with the Exodus gloves to regain stacks quickly upon armor loss. Oh. I didn't even think about that. Dude, I want that thing. It seems like it would be fun just to be able to self-heal and deal a lot of damage. So yeah, it's got a similar... I mean, yeah, then it would work similarly to the Chameleon, where you go out of combat and you get power back. That's nice, that's nice.
Safe area entered.
No blueprint though? Yeah, hopefully they can add that in soon. Gilochi. I hope I'm saying that right. You can correct me if not. What's up? Welcome in. Lee said, got a run coaching my 14U baseball team. We're going for our 4th straight championship. Wish us luck. Wish us luck. Thank you for all the videos and knowledge. You're more than welcome, Lee. Best of luck. I'm sending you all the luck. I hope that goes amazingly. And stay cool. I imagine wherever you are, it's gotta be hot out. Thank you very much for being here. I made a fantastic suggestion for your stream and highlight message. Sorry, man, I must have missed it. Let me look. How about every time you get a raid, you play Agent I Needed to Debrief the Schaefer? I feel like it would have to be on something that happens more frequently, though, right? So that people just go out of their mind insane. But no, I should absolutely do that for some kind of interaction. That's a good suggestion. Do you get an achievement for interacting with the beacons like we did with the lanterns? No, not this time. There's no achievement. All right, everybody. The Rabid D50. What do we think? Is it worth it? Is it any good? Is it niche? We got a meh. We got a niche. Awful recoil. Trash. If it ain't the quick step, I don't care for it. That is, yeah, if you want my, like, immediate initial impressions, it's a pistol. So automatically you have to compete with the quick step. Which, to be fair, the quick step is not mandatory in, like, almost any circumstance, but it's insane quality of life that's hard to go back on once you try it. But I want to take a look at it nonetheless because I think there are some interesting synergies, some interesting combos you could come up with for it. So if anyone doesn't know, this is the new event exclusive item that came out with Dust Storm. I got one with D-Talk on here, but it comes with the new talent Foam at the Mouth, which says, after killing an enemy with a headshot, applies Ensnare to the next enemy you hit, amplifies weapon damage by 25% to ensnared enemies. So, it's interesting. It's kind of like it reminds me of a combination of Determined, and then the talent that gives you amplified damage to ensnared enemies on its own. I forget what it's called, but kind of a blend of those two. Since the Whiplash came out, I pretty much stopped using the quick step. Really? So you got converted. You were able to be ripped away from the quick step cult, if you will. Yeah, the Whiplash is fun. I just have such a hard time going back on the movement speed. I can see it being okay with an ensnare build, but hard not to use the quick step. Yeah. I can't leave the quick step cult. The Kool-Aid tastes too good. So, for anyone that wants a quick little demo on how to run it, let's skip down to the shooting range. Whiplash just reloads your guns, which can be handier than you would think in certain situations. But yeah, it's definitely not like crazy meta, crazy mandatory run. Let's see. Actually, let's keep that on normal. Set it to 5 meters. So, the way the talent works, as it says, you just get a headshot kill. Then you see... Oh, maybe it's not going to work in the range. Well, apparently I can't even damage that one. Alright, we'll go ahead and do a live demo. I actually didn't think about if Ensnare could be applied to shooting range targets. Whiplash damage itself isn't that great. I feel like when you get the buff, I thought it was solid, but that said, I don't use a lot of pistols, so... I've always liked LMGs, and the Whiplash just works so well with them.
Safe area
Yeah.
detected. Friendly supply
Alright, can we find... I don't really want it to be a Dust Devil squad. But actually, we'll clear them out and then run over this rescue op.
Let's make some noise!
What are you doing there?
It's really not the right enemy to do it against. There's certain content areas where I think this would be better than others. That's what I want to try and get to.
Fuck me, fuck me.
So, I mean, there's some damage there. Where did that thing go? Oh, it disappeared. Dang it. We can go over here. Does NYC get sandstorms at all? In real life? Not to my knowledge. Oh, does it save it when you holster the talent? So look, I switched back to my primary. I still have the icon there of the foam. This would actually change my opinion a little bit. Oh, it does save it. That's interesting. So there, got that switched. I think there are some use cases for it, even if it's not going to be absolutely meta.
Incoming hostiles detected. Access key detected. Hostile broadcast picked up.
We need a gear set made for pistols. Yeah, that'd be quite fun. The suggestion that I've seen for a long time is there should just be a set that lets you dual wield. Do 2 pistols at once. I have no idea how that would work with talents and everything else, but the idea of it is certainly cool. Akimbo style. Do you think we'll ever get more progress in the story involving the books? Excuse me. I was thinking about this after a conversation I had with a friend about how hunters are kind of overdone now. Yeah, I think that is unfortunately just kind of an inevitable aspect of using a cool enemy in a franchise. Like, every time you use them, it, in essence, diminishes their coolness, right? So, I don't know. But more story involving the books. I mean, I'd love to see the characters from Hunted come back. It kind of ended off in a way where you'd think they would eventually tie into the main game. So maybe Division 3? I don't know. Rogue, would you recommend waiting to start the Warlords campaign until after this patch gets installed? Rob, if you want to get a head start on the other targets, so I can't show you here, but the only one that's bugged is Theo's section, right? So if you want to go start and play any of the other 3, feel free to. I don't think you need to wait. But yeah, wait to do this one until the patch goes in tonight. I'd like to see Agent Gold, you and me both. But for anyone wondering, you can get the Rabbit D50 from the gear cashier during the event. We'll just open a cache and see what we get, but it has a 10% chance to drop out of here. We got a weapon. Oh, look at that. Hashtag sponsored, hashtag streamer luck. Did Richmond's on it. Oh, with maxed out damage to armor as well. Rigged? Nah. Y'all don't get it. It's all about vibes. You just have to really feel it in your soul, and it happens. Let's see, where is that other? It's right about here. I call hacks. In no way, shape, or form. It's pure skill.
Hostile supply convoy nearby.
It's pure skill. We can divert over here and get the Dust Devils quick. Let me break your helmets.
Additional hostile contacts. Friendly control point detected. Immediate medical assistance needed.
It's not over yet.
This is our chance.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Trust me. You don't want to get me close.
Save for my bad aim. There's some fun to be had there. I feel like. Do you ever wonder what your agent would have looked like in the book? Well, I have to imagine it would just be the profile icon. Got the mask, got the one glowing eye. But no, I don't know. I would have to ask Thomas sometime what he envisioned. Well, no, isn't it described? He has like shades. I think he has the like aviator shades, if I'm remembering right. Rabbit looks fun. Haven't stocked yet because I'm finishing out the lightning rod, but might give it a go next. Yeah, Brian, I think there's fun to be had with it. I'm gonna go over the build here in just a moment. The other way you can then pick one up is to activate the storm beacons here, because these give you a drop every day from the same pool as the gear cache. Okay, I promise you, this is not actually sponsored, but apparently we have all the streamer luck. Fellas, it's skill, I'm telling you. It's pure skill.
I'm gonna grab that gun.
10% or 100% chance to drop. It's just, you know what? That's just how it is. Good damage, though. Yeah, we'll cover the build now. That's it, unsubscribe. Chris, wait! Wait! By the way, Ferris said, thank you for all your hard work on Div 2. You're very, very welcome, Ferris. Thank you for tuning in to it and supporting. It's the only way I'm able to continue doing what I do. Thank you, thank you. How many times can you open the chest in Paradise Lost in a day? Once. So it's once per character per week. Or you receive one key per character per week. But you can do it on alternate characters once per week as well. Always changes the color of the star and chest plate every time I go. So this is the loadout that I put together for it. Headhunter's Fury is not a very new or novel concept. I'm not the first to come up with it, but even though Hunter's Fury leans SMG and shotgun, you can build it for headshot damage. Oops. I need to roll that mask. But the point is, you roll it for headshot damage, you run it with Headhunter. You can either do the chain killer or the normal one. And as long as you have a high damage pistol, then it tends to work out. Now, the Rabbit D50 is that. The D50 has a lot of base damage. My little contribution to the idea here was because we're dealing with Ensnare on the talent, I mixed in the Courier, which usually perfect talents don't tend to align well with the brand, say for like, you know, the Equalizer or the Salvo. But Habsburg gives you 13% headshot damage and perfect creeping death. So every 10 seconds, if I apply ensnare to an enemy, then it applies it to anyone else within 10 meters, which tends to be pretty nice. Can you show me the talent on the D50 again? Feeling it's mistranslated. There you go. So yeah, I've just got 4 pieces of Hunter's Fury, Chain Killer, Courier, Bulwark Shield to be able to protect since we're running all red cores. And I'll throw the full build stats up on screen so that y'all can see. By the way, if anyone's confused, I'm going to try and turn this into a video review of the weapon as well, so some random lines might be intended for that. But I want to try it out in, I think, Retaliation. I think that Retaliation would be a pretty good place for this, given you don't have the kind of scaling that you see in Escalation and the volume of enemies. If you can get a good spawn trap going with Foam at the Mouth, it could be kind of good there. So we'll see. Look at that honking side of your pistol. Of course, it has 100% accuracy. I know, right? Wider than the frame of the gun itself. It was really kind rogue. I don't think I've seen too many do that for someone. Oh, showing the talent? 07, of course, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm here to help people learn, help people enjoy the game further, so however I can be of service. I need to abandon my New York one. What's our daily project? Outcast, perfect. That is who I wanted to fight against. Do we have an active Outcast control point, or maybe I can hit a bounty? Let's do that. What's up, Babis? Not a bother at all. They are doing a hotfix tonight to fix that issue. So the downtime begins in about 12 hours. And once the servers come back online, then you should be able to go through the mission. I actually hate the Dust Bunnies, boss. Livid's going to be so happy that that name is caught on. Oh, I do need to turn modifiers off. This is a pure raw review of the build and the weapon itself. Crazy to think the Go Rogue Redeem will also work in Arc Raiders now. Did they add something to Arc in that vein? Nice thing about Gunner is that you also get the Ensnare grenade. So if you want to start out an encounter, you'll get extra amp damage.
I'm stuck here. Nope.
That's the target, Agent.
Here.
Jeez. How tanky is your helmet? Good lord.
Vital signs critical.
I could pull out an automatic, but I'm determined now. There we go.
Nice.
Civilians in distress.
That's your target.
Come on.
Target down. Good job.
Wow. That foam actually saved me there.
Agent. Target spotted.
Not another helmet.
Immediate medical assistance.
No, I knew I was going to get tagged by that flamethrower.
Agent down.
And snare grenade is also great for forcing people out of cover regardless if they dodge or not. 100%. It's my favorite grenade. I run it a lot. I feel like in a good amount of my videos you can see me just using it in the background.
Serious trauma detected.
That guy walked out of the door and said, "Is that a shield?" That's funny.
Thank you for keeping us safe, Agent.
By the way, I remembered that I forgot to roll the pieces. How many did I not roll? So I have 20% headshot damage that I'm missing out on. Let's correct that. Conclusion, this build is not great against helmets. If I had Headhunter up, it would have been. But, or at least I would have broken it quicker. Look at this roll. I crafted this. I crafted it with 2 maxed out crit stats. And I put the weapon damage on. I was like, what is my chances on that? And before someone says it, no, it's not streamer luck. Graham's back for a bit. What's up, man? Basically a DZ mode, PvE until you go rogue. Your suit will light up red and everything. Dang, so they just copied Division? Want to see it now. Check our latest blog on matchmaking optimization. Interesting. By the way, folks, I still very much appreciate everybody hanging out. We got over 250 on both YouTube and Twitch. Thank you, thank you. It's streamer luck, content creator luck. You're just changing the terminology. Okay, we made those tweaks. The only thing I could do better is swap the crit damage for headshot damage on here, but otherwise it's about as good as it can be. 222. How many more outcast kills do we need? 7 more. Let's go do this random propaganda broadcast. What's the best way to farm prototype gear and weapons? The only way you can actually farm drops is through escalation. You can either upgrade pieces through expertise, or you can play escalation. It is nice that you can store it. That really does change my opinion a little bit. Store the foam shot and then pull it out and use it, and that's really nice. Because then you can sync it up pretty well with back and forth. The rogue mode is only in the Chinese version of Ark. Oh god, do they have one of those too? It's going to be another Division situation where people are mad about features that are in another version. But that's interesting that they're only doing it there. I don't think I've ever noticed this little detail. Are those supposed to be like... Are those supposed to be like fireflies in there? Or is it just string lights in a bottle? I don't know. I have short-term memory loss. If I didn't say it already, Rampow, how's it going? How do you fill up the reward track for the Dust Storm event? You have to donate keys to the community crate. So this is the personal donation track for community chest donations. How do I get up here? I promise I have played the game at one point in time.
There was a time when we could have all worked together. That dream died when we were herded like cattle into that disease-infested cesspit. Starved, beaten, and left.
Did I like walk by a... Ah, here we go.
Justice until all those responsible have met their maker.
I understand now. I switched to Twitch to watch you. YouTube is messing up for some reason. Oh. I'm sorry, Yuki. Is anyone else on the YouTube side having any issues? By the way, Demarsh with another 100 bits. Thank you, sir. Back when on a walk and tripped over a patient, found this, decided to take it. Dude is actively robbing this hospital of critical medical supplies. No, thank you again, man.
When we were quarantined and that God-forsaken place, society turned away. The only thing as callous as committing mass atrocities is when your friends...
How do you get these keys during the storm? I killed dozens of these gangs, but still got 0 keys.
To all those who did nothing,
Got 0 keys.
Broadcast detected.
Are you... I assume you're level 40 and you've completed the Warlords campaign? Oh, I didn't abandon my other one.
Back, Agent.
Whoops.
Progress halted. Manual override required.
Today I made them pay.
Progress resumed. A new agent is joining your team. Manual override required.
I own Warlords in Brooklyn.
Agent,
Well, owning it is one thing, but on the character you're playing, have you completed the campaign and you're level 40? Because those are the 2 requirements to partake in the event. I assume the event wouldn't even show up if you didn't do those, but I'm just checking in case there's some kind of weird thing with it. Dwargberg, thank you very much for the Prime sub. They need to add more blueprints to Retaliation like the Catalyst. I'm pretty sure that's the only one that's not in there, right? So I don't think there's like a lot missing. What's the inbound hotfix? Didn't see anything posted or maybe I missed it. They put it out on the Twitter feed, but they're just going to be fixing the progression blocker for the Theo mission for people trying to go through Warlords. And then some people have not been able to claim the masks from the bosses and the hunter. So both of those are going to get fixed. I bet you could pull off some shenanigans with that pistol in the Dark Zone. Kill an NPC and store the phone for players. That's actually big true. Does it change at all? No, it's the exact same. I didn't even think about that, Akito. Yeah, people are going to abuse that for sure. You were the reason I got back in the game and caught up for a bit. Thanks for all the vids. You're more than welcome. I'm super happy to hear it. To Oregon, thank you for stopping by the stream to say it. Alright, do I have everything set now? I rolled headshot. Modifiers are off. Let's go give this a whirl. Yes, 100%. Good shout out, Demarsh to Dworgen. Anyone else who has either joined up as a member or who has been gifted one this stream, if you want to join our Discord server and link up your account, you'll get access to some special privileges and perks on there. You can type in !Discord in whichever chat you're watching from to get an invite link.
Hostile control point identified.
Wait a bit.
You don't know why I haven't had a single key having both Warlords Brooklyn. Based off that information, I honestly don't know, Wesker. I'm sorry. I don't know if anyone else in the chat can think of why. You're in the event, you're killing enemies, and you're getting 0 keys. Dear Leo, what's going on? I got the server restart message on my screen in game. Is this the hotfix earlier? Is it regional? It's probably just a visual thing. Sometimes that'll show up and not actually be indicative of anything. Even when the timer counts down, it just does nothing. So, yeah, the hotfix isn't early. It's probably just a random thing. I picked up a proto gear shift yesterday. My tipping skills goes nuts now. Nice. Yeah, gear shift is quite good. There's one shot. I messed up.
Assistance needed.
I wanted to get that one kill. Holy, the fire! I'm done for. Nobody saw anything. Nobody saw a single thing. Nobody saw a single thing. Fire burns, apparently.
Kill squad in the area.
Oh, kill squad already? What if I don't really want to fight you guys? I can just run away, right? Did something happen? Perfect response, Hoagie. Perfect. That's why fighting the cleaners on realism sucks. Yeah, they're tougher than the wreckers, which is flip from the base game. Okay, I want y'all to despawn. What are the chances of that happening for me?
You lost them.
There we go.
The squad is still operating in your area.
I'm more interested in fighting the regular NPCs. This should have been my approach before. Oh, good lord. And now with the minigun.
Medical assistance needed.
All right.
Reinforcements incoming. Detecting additional hostile contacts. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Well, I hear you coming behind me. You're not slick. You gonna have enough time? I didn't realize it's pretty much done. Probably not. That's alright. I'll do another one. That death was unfortunate at the beginning. Yeah, no, it's over. I submit. I submit.
Hostile reinforcements have overrun the area.
Tragic. We'll try another one.
Serious trauma detected.
That death at the beginning was sad. Grim, I'm sorry if I missed you, man, but take care. Appreciate you being here. I'm gonna start a counter for all the people that stopped by and say you brought them back to Div 2 just to prove you're the reason this game bounced back. Very kind of you, man. I won't endorse the counter because that seems like it would be a little bit egotistical of me, but you're more than welcome to. That's very kind. Let me try against True Sons. Maybe that would be, without the fire, could be more applicable there. Where's an easy True Sons activity to run to? There we go. Nope. Oh, these are all Black Tusk. Alright, we'll just run up to the alley. Lisa, yes, the Tombs mission is getting fixed tonight. So they're doing a hotfix. So in about 12 hours, the servers are going to go down, and when they come back up, you'll be able to go through it.
Back the fuck off!
Too many mosquitoes.
Let's get at him!
Kashiri Square.
See, like when you can get the loop going, it's kind of fun.
We've got a friendly down.
I don't need to be doing this at this point, but just to see.
You're not going anywhere. I'm on it.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
God, I finished you, Agent.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
How often do the beacons respawn? Once per day is when they reset. Which should be at the daily restart timer, which is 1 a.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. Eastern.
You're in position.
Using Creeping Death makes this work pretty well. Yeah, I think it's not bad. I'm wondering if actually standard control points might be better than retail because enemies spawn closer together. It's really good to locking down a spawn,
Agent.
but when they're all spread out on the street, maybe it's not going to be as good. We'll see how this one goes.
Friendly is KIA. Thank you.
Locking the enemy down.
What is this shit?
Vital
This
signs.
is bad, this is bad, this is bad.
Agent down.
I don't know why I feel the need to get up in the middle of all of them.
Trying to flank. Take it easy on yourself. Let's see you run now.
This is grenade deployed.
They're using their tech against you. Well, the turrets are just tough no matter what you do. Remember in season 3 of last year when they were bugged and just would like nearly one-shot you?
Reinforcements.
Mr. Archer, what's going on? How are you?
Incoming hostiles detected. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Get the fuck back. Target's hurt.
Oh my goodness.
Medical assistance needed.
I got you covered.
Yeah, I think my thought was that Retaliation would have enough of them spawning that it would be really good here, but I think it's actually just going to be better on normal control points. So I might go and try those after this.
Medical assistance needed. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Yeah, it's
Serious
done.
trauma detected. Agent.
Plus, True Sons have too many helmets.
Vital signs critical.
I think it's over for me.
Agent killed.
Thoughts on the new pistol? I like that they let us bank the
Sorry,
talent.
Agent. The
And it's
enemy
not
has
lost on a
overrun
missed
the
shot.
area.
Yeah, that's the... I was not aware of that myself until we were trying it a few minutes ago. It's definitely a very nice component to it. That's what we're trying out right now. We're just giving the Rapid D50 a whirl, seeing how it plays. Might go hard in escalation if you can pull it off right. Yeah, I think anything over like tier 3 and you might get shut down. But you give it a try though. No, that's correct. 07, the Eclipse is an on kill spread, whereas Creeping Death is on hit. So that's kind of what makes it nice, is that as soon as you shoot the foam shot, it spreads it to everybody. How was that not a one hit for the weak point?
Keep your fucking head down.
Yeah, the recoil kicking side to side is tough. And tested on DZ, got 2 traps. With Ouroboros, and that works as a defensive or offensive tool. I think that's honestly going to be a pretty good use case. How am I not hitting that headshot? There we go.
One by one. Vision fall. No. Oh fuck! They got me. Hold it. I can't.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Damn, plates are wasted. Fight! Fuck! I'm in the wrong damn place.
Yeah, I think we got to try DZ out after this just to see.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
One bullet. Get me out of this. You're toast,
So yeah, like on a normal control point, I think it works slightly better. The idea of using Courier instead of Eclipse to run Hunter's Fury. Yeah, it's mostly, I'm running that because it's a single piece investment, and then I can still run the other pieces to get a lot of damage. Because if you ran full Eclipse and that, unless you ran all red cores, even then your damage would still be a bit lower. What's wrong with the servers right now? I haven't heard of anything crazy. What platform are you on, Wesker? Let's see, what's another good control point? Who's down here? Hyenas? Let's try this one. Matt Kane with the hydrate. Good call. I needed it.
Hostile control point.
Pistol, it's like 100k base damage before all the multipliers and red cores.
Rogue agent detected.
God, rogues. I'm not trying to get all that.
I want to see blood. It's getting crowded here.
Hello. Hiding back there.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
I can cover you. Wanna do this? Fine.
I can't move.
Usually on the other side of the building. Rogue agents abandoned me and don't visit me recently. I got some randomly while I was hunting Dust Devils in New York. I used the clip in the guide the other day, actually. It was funny.
I'll destroy it now.
Oh, I was trying to hit his head.
Serious trauma detected.
I want to try one more. I feel like Black Tusk is a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it.
Supply room access unlocked.
Nurse's knee pads are in the storm chest. Free exotic component, you know? What's going on, Boost? I'm liking it a good bit, yeah. I think they took in a lot of feedback from the Cherry Blossom event and made some really solid improvements, so I've been enjoying it indeed. Oh, I was trying to hit that headshot.
System malfunctioning. System restored.
If I can get inside here, I'd have a much easier time.
Hey, hostiles are retaliating in West Potomac Park.
Sending intro.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Can't move an inch.
What's going on, Spare? Yeah, we were just testing out the new exotic, not exotic, the new named weapon from the event, the Rabbit D50. So I put it on a kind of Headhunter's Fury type build with a little bit of status in there.
One day at a time.
I think this works pretty solidly for regular control points or like open world activities where the spawns are predictable, because then you can count on creeping death really locking them all down. I thought it was going to work better in retaliation, but they're just too spread out at times. At least for someone who doesn't typically run a build like this, which is me.
I'll be praying for your safety, agents. We need to secure the area.
Somebody did say give this a shot in the DZ though, given the fact that you can holster the talent.
Nearby.
So this might be kind of diabolical. But let's see what we can do.
Progress. Safe area detected. Transition range limited. Proximity coverage only.
Yeah, Boost, I've been really liking the Bullet King, actually, since I can
High threat. Enemy patrol detected.
not go through munitions for the modifier.
No point fighting back. Gonna fuck you up.
So if I kill any enemy here with a headshot, that was not a headshot. Do you want to be my test subject? Sir? Dang, I wish I'd gotten that headshot kill there.
Hostile striker drone detected. Hostile seeker mine detected.
Dude was just full on run mode. It's extra annoying the balance given 0 Hasbro. I didn't even think about that. I don't need a landmark, I just need a random patrol. Somebody named Cheat Codes went rogue, that's always a good sign. You need to re-equip it. Let's try that. Why don't I have... Oh, this is the wrong one. There we go.
Hostile patrol detected. Protocol deactivated.
Sure.
Contaminated gear detected.
Okay, so I just need a headshot kill on any NPC. You will do just fine. We have the talent. So now I can just holster it indefinitely. Now we just need to find our victim. Did you play Realism with a hardcore character? Yeah, I'm halfway through the campaign right now. I've done Dragov and Theo. So I just need to get the last 2 done. There were 2 people in here at some point. Oh, who do I see right here? Would you like to help me test something out?
Initiating rogue protocol.
Oh, he's foamed.
Hostile hive detected.
That is kind of dirty. That is kind of dirty. You can just save that up and then shoot it on anybody. Did they show the reward for it? Not on the stream or anything. They have people have posted pictures of it on like Reddit if you want to go and see there. Unfortunately, the hardcore skin does not actually have a progressive kill counter like we thought. The name of the skin is kill count, but it doesn't track kills. I went back and watched the wording in the stream, and they did very much imply that or suggest that, which is why I said it in my recap video. But it's just a base, or not a base, but it's a static weapon skin that has like blood and skulls on it and whatnot. Oh, this guy's coming back.
Rogue agent detected. Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
Oh, I was gonna try and proc it off of him when he was dead.
Hilo almost at extraction zone.
I'd probably turn my console off after that. Exactly, Aikido gets it. There's a PvE DZ. Holy shit, Michael! Dang, dude, I don't know if you're still in here. I think we were completely enveloped in testing the pistol. Dropping the $26 super chat on YouTube. Said thanks for all the videos lately. Been loads, thanks for all your hard work. And celebrating 35 months of membership. I feel terrible, man. I hope you're still here. Thank you so much for the insane generosity, my guy. I'm gonna have to shoot him a DM later. Incredibly, incredibly kind of you.
Nearby agent has become rogue.
Oh, can we do it again?
30 seconds until departure.
GG's.
Agent neutralized.
I'm still here sulking. I'm so sorry I missed that, man. Totally, I was just zeroed in on the gameplay. Incredibly kind of you to super chat that much, and for being a member for nearly 3 years is above and beyond, dude. Thank you so much for all that you've done to support myself and the channel. It's beyond appreciated.
Hilo is returning to base.
Instead of melee, could you headshot a pistol with the pistol, get the ensnare back? I'm pretty sure I was trying to test that, but I didn't have time to do it, but you probably could. Didn't they get a PvP director so broken things like this wouldn't slip through? I mean, I don't know. It's one guy. He's currently working on, I think, the skills and attributes rebalance. I think the overall point is that there will now be regular PvP balance updates, so if people think that is too strong, then definitely that should be feedback that's left, and hopefully it can be addressed. I think PvP is a tough thing to get right 100% of the time, but so long as they're committed to actually regularly doing balance passes and adjusting the meta, then I think that's hopefully going to be beneficial for us.
My agent has gone rogue. Rogue agent detected.
Oh, he came back with a shock.
Explosive seeker mine
Fair enough.
detected.
GG's.
Safe area entered.
Got a jet. Hope to be online tonight. Get all sandy and whatnot. Hoagie, thank you very much for hanging out, man. Hope you enjoy your farm this evening. Hope you get a lot of keys and good loot and all that. Seems blatantly too strong. Shouldn't have made it to PvP to begin with. It's a hit scan foam launcher. I agree. Yeah. I don't think it should work like that. All right, final verdict. What do we think about the Rabid D50? At the beginning, everybody said it was meh and trash. Is that still the opinion? Has anybody's minds been changed? It has its moments. I completely agree. Good weapon, still niche. I think that's mostly where I land. At the end of the day, it's a pistol, and it's not the quick step. So those two things alone are going to be a hard uphill battle no matter what perks it has or what the talent is. But I do think when paired with the right build, like we saw here, or with the courier specifically, there's some potential to be had. That said, if you like the Headhunter's Fury playstyle, there is more damage to be gained and likely more efficiency to be had by running the Regulus or Determined on something else like the Harvest. So this is maybe like a introductory Headhunter's Fury setup, or if you just really want crowd control for some reason. But yeah, overall, I would say pick one up, throw it in the stash. You never know when you might want that kind of ability. The ability to holster the talent is definitely nice, but it's not going to be replacing the quick step, at least for me, anytime soon. Over 3 million keys donated already. Yeah, people go crazy. The fact that all the platforms contribute at once just helps it go way more smoothly. So, yeah, we got 6.8 million keys left to go in the next 2.5 weeks. I think the fact that you can holster the talent is a bug, just because you can't do it with any other talent. I mean, there's a few talents that deal with swapping and it still being active, like Sledgehammer or Finisher on pistols, but yeah, I don't know if they intended for it to stay or not like that. Spare, sounds good. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have a fantastic rest of your day and weekend coming up. Played for over an hour and never had a hunter spawn. Yeah, I don't know what the percentage is when the Raging Storm ends. So. I kind of want... We're probably going to wind down before too long, but I kind of want to get... Let's see if we can go get like 6 more keys to... Because I think that's what we need for our next milestone on here. Yeah, then we'll be halfway. Let me go do that. Oh, I keep not saving the build. Whoops. Finley, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome in.
Safe area detected.
You've probably made videos on this already. I'm just oblivious. You're good. What is the best and fastest way to get exotic components to upgrade my gear to proto? Chad, what do we think? Fastest way to get exotic components. I'll tell you right now, Boost, what you should absolutely do are these creator challenges. Every day there's going to be a new one for the next few days, and they scale up in how many exotics they give you. So this is a limited time thing. It's not permanent, but these will give you a good bit. The PvE Dark Zone right now is one of the best ways to. You have a chance to get them out of the DZ chests, and then the hunters at extractions will drop you them. So I would say, at least for this season, focus on the PvE DZ and the creator apparel. Michael coming in with 5 gifted over on YouTube. Thank you, man. Again, very kind of you. Going to them's day, Runk, Derek, Lee, and Fuego. If y'all are in the chat, I'd appreciate you dropping Michael a thank you. Very generous, on top of the super chat, on top of being a member. The best game first. Thank you so much, dude. Why didn't they give you creator apparel to loot in the event? I was fortunate enough to be a part of one of these in the past. You can't go back and loot them now, sadly, but they do exist in the game, which I'm very grateful for. Still pretty surreal that that's a thing. Cupcake, what's up? Hope all's well. Getting word that Tinkerer glitch still works. Have you heard the same? I hadn't heard of anything or looked into it yet since Tuesday. I've been pretty consumed by just getting guides out and whatnot for the what's it called? The Dust Storm event. But I'll see if I can find anything out. That would be unfortunate if so. I can't say I'm shocked, given this is like the 10th attempt to get it fixed, but that's sad to hear. Son of Batman, what is up? GG's in the incursion the other day, that was fun. Postman, you're heading out. Thank you very much for the gifteds, man, and thank you for all that you do, modding and managing and helping. It's very appreciated. Take care, dude. You as well, Cupcake. Thanks for coming by and letting me know. I'll definitely look into it. All right. We just run around and see what happens. Ronald, what's up? How are you? Oh, an exotic. That's a first. I don't think I'd seen them drop that before. A St. Elmo's.
Civilians in danger.
Is there a new patch? Tomorrow there will be. It's just a little hotfix. They're putting in 2 different fixes. And if you're in a group that spawns more devils. Lucas, are you saying that definitively, or are you asking? Doing fine. Glad to hear it. I'm excited to see what happens with the next classified missions. The lore's got me all hyped. I know, they're getting pretty good. I have a theory video that I'm working on for those that'll be out in the next week or two. It's definitely carrying the lore for me right now. Like, I don't have much investment in the main story, but that's got my interest.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I can't believe we did it.
Asking. They should be the same group size no matter, or sorry, the same amount of enemies no matter what your group size is. They mentioned in the patch notes that they didn't want there to be the same disparity between the two that Cherry Blossom had. Richmond said streamer luck again. I'm not beating the allegations. There's been too many good drops today. Midnight, the Lexington skin is in the personal donation track right here. So you have to donate keys to the community chest to get these different tiers.
Civilians in danger.
How do I get up top of this thing? I don't remember. How do you get up top? They already killed one hostage. Meanwhile, I'm just running around trying to figure out how to get up there. Surely this is not the way. Oh, here we go. We might be onto something. No, they got them both. Oh, I feel terrible. It's not even an activity anymore. It's just a bunch of dudes hanging around.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Hostile somewhere over here. But yeah, this is what I mean when I'm saying just doing a loop every day with the boxes. Because having to wait 6 minutes in between spawns is kind of brutal. Like, I would much rather play in short bursts across the entire event than sit here for hours trying to squeeze as many keys out as I can. Still going? I might be about to wind down. I'm so hungry right now. We started stream a little bit late. I had, what did I have this morning? Oh, I had a very small banana muffin left over that I munched down. I was going to wait for the Raging Storm, but that's still like probably 5 minutes away and then 8 minutes of that. I've been helping random matchmaking in New York open world help speed things up. I didn't think about that. That's true. I'm sure there's a lot of people who just have their thing on. So if you just do open world, you could probably get some there. Radio, what's going on? gonna hop out. Hope you all have a great rest of the stream, however long it lasts. Lucas, before you go, huge thank you for all the generosity, my guy. Very kind of you. Was it 25, 30 subs, something like that? You're crazy. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great rest of your Thursday and weekend coming up. Demarsh with another 100 bits. Just got home. Dog dug this up for you. You just got your whole family working away on it. The dog's in on it. It's a bit mining operation. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it, Fade. It's not. I'm dramatizing it. I'm not starving in any way. But there are videos to be tended to and things to work on. So I think we might wind it down here. That said, what an incredible stream. Thank you all very, very much for showing up today. Oh, Matt Kane with another 300 bits. Been running the metal detector on the beach. Thank you, sir. The generosity has been off the charts today. Matt and Demarsh with tons of bits. We got Chris gifting subs, Postman, and Michael going crazy on YouTube. Zenu, Hermes, Lucas, Leo, Triconis. I hope I'm not leaving anyone out, but thank you all so much for being as amazing as you are. Thanks for hanging out with me. As always, I'll be back on Tuesday. And yeah, there will be more videos coming out then. Wish me luck on the Prima Donna. I'm going to keep grinding the Incursion. I would love to do a video on it, but I have to get it first. So we shall see. I'm going to keep trying. Good night from sunny Scotland. Michael, thank you again for the kindness, my guy. Great vibe today. I agree. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for being part of it, Gemini. Oh, wait. I got to see who's live. We got to raid somebody in case people want to continue their drops progress. Hold on. Quick pause. Very quick pause. Livid still live? I'll send you to Livid. There we go. All right, Twitch side, if you want to hang in for more drops progress, you can. Otherwise, I will see you back very soon. Thank you all again for everything. Much love. Rogue Gold. Out.